Just when you finish a long tour around the world of Super Rugby, there's one thing that most teams won't mind coming home to, and that is seeing the Kings at your doorsteps. We return to Buenos Aires, a home match for the Jaguares, and they're up against the Cellar Dwellers, the so far easy beats of Super Rugby, the Southern Kings. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflake Script, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Super Rugby season, where we are following the fortunes of the Jaguares from Argentina. Here is the starting 15 for the Jaguars side. It's a very, very strong one. A lot of changes from what we saw last week, but if anything, it's just getting better. We see the return of a number of players: Bonta, Herrera, Lavanini in the second row, Senatore at number 8, Landajo reunites with Sanchez, Hernandez gets a new midfield partner in Moroni, Cordero is finally back on the right wing, and we see Boffelli get a chance at fullback for the Jaguars. Well, there's one team that has been far below par in 2016, and it has been the Kings. A lot of players up and coming through the ranks of this Kings side, and there has been plenty of newly established talent they have found, but overall they've struggled to meet the mark and struggled to put away an 80-minute performance. Their second row of Sykes and Astle is going to be key. Alongside that, in the backs, Gates and Watermeyer have to be the ones to do the job. They've got plenty of talent on the outsides as well, with Vilindaloo, who have one that can really take a game away from their opposition. Can the Kings come to Buenos Aires and do the unthinkable? Or will the Jaguars put their season back on track after a long tour away from home? It's the Kings in their away strip. You see it now, the white shirts with the black shorts. And it will be the Jaguars on the other side in the full black kits for this one. Kickoff underway. Alan Watts gets this match for round 10 of Super Rugby well and truly into the game. Landajo finds it away to Lizana. Already making a good portion of the way through this tournament. Creevy, Senatore, away goes Alemano. Room here for the big second rower. Away for Herrera. Short ball to Sanchez. Somehow throws it out the back. Lavanini takes it to ground. And the home team with an early piece of possession. Creevy, Alemano again. Keeping himself well involved in this game was Alemano's second carry. This time he knocks on. It was a dodgy ball, big hit too.
Bind.
The first time we'll see the Kings with the ball. QB will be the one to put into the scrum. Their back line looks a bit dangerous, the Kings. I think they could unsettle things, but the Jaguars, a team really strong in the scrum, have come to town and they bulldoze over the Kings. Landajo plays in numbers, completely butchers that pass to Montero. And it falls away on the left side. Boffelli up from fullback. Lavanini floats one to Cordero. Oh, high shots. Santiago Cordero, such an elusive talent. Put down by a big shoulder charge from his opposite number, Vilindaloo. And it's a penalty to the Jaguars. Sanchez thumps us to a corner, unprotected! Oh, Nicolas Sanchez! That is absolute superb play from the fly half. How did he spot that room? The Kings defended the other side, and now they may pay the price. The Jaguars 5-minute lineouts with 12 minutes on the board. To the front, pulled away Alemano. Sanchez first receiver. Hernandez tries to go himself. Just a couple of meters short. Landajo, open side, Moroni, Cordero, dragged down, good tackle once again for Vilindaloo, more than equal to it. Now the Kings try to break away, but it is Creevy all over the ball carrier. And it's a penalty back to the Jaguars again, not releasing. And the home team are going to settle this one down and look to put the first points on the board through the boots of Sanchez. What an extraordinary kick that got them in this position in the first place. Now he has a chance once again to put more pressure on the visitors with the sublime kick from the right-hand side. Slots an easy 3, the Jaguars lead 3-0 over the Kings. Well, that is damage control from the Kings. I think they should be pretty happy they haven't conceded 7 there. Now the responsibility is on them to get back in the game as Decio. Oh, what a play. This is special. Cordero, he's away now. He goes over the top. Oh, taken from behind. Dreadful play. And now's a knock on. It's kicked away from Landaho. Don't know if he really thought that through. Picking it up may have been the better option, but we go back for the knock on for Kibi. The scrum half set. Oh, that's a monstrous hit for Moroni as well.
Bind.
Put him down in an absolute cruncher. So the Jaguars scrum has worked very effectively. We see them with the put in now. Lizana on the left side of the scrum, not really binding too well as Landaho finds Hernandez, missing Sanchez completely. Moroni, he's through the middle, goes himself but put down in a good tackle from Watermeyer. Creevy. Away to Decio! This could be the try! Going himself, he's pulled down!
Release.
Close to the line now. A chance for Creevy! Himself, he could go over! He's dragged down, pushed backwards. The captain, not over. Moroni somehow fires that ball away. Senatore away to Bota! Could have been it. You got to give the Kings credit here. Their defence has been pretty good when they've been pushed to their own line. They've somehow hung on.
Crouch. Bind.
Scrum feed
Set.
for the Kings now. Just 10 metres out from their own line. They've been hammered off the ball. Oh, once again! I was about to say the last 2 scrums have been all the Jaguars. Once again, it is the Jaguars. Landaho. Cordero goes himself to the corner, yes! He has finally got it down, and the Jaguars finally break the try-scoring deadlock. He's had a couple of chances, Santiago Cordero, but he is a hard man to stop the acceleration and speed. There's no question why he is really wanted in the 7th circuit for Argentina. Young, talented, explosive, and so tricky to keep hold of. Landaho, too quick. Aaron Kibi just took him for granted. And then the easy finish. Van Tonda, no chance for the fullback. Couldn't keep up at all with Santiago Cordero. He is going to be an absolute star in World Rugby, if not already. Cordero, an absolute joy to watch. The Jaguars need him at his best. As here comes Sanchez with his second shot at goal, and from a similar position makes no problem of it. It is 10-0. The Jaguars over the Kings. It is doing easy at the moment for the home team. The Kings are defending well, but you've really got to put some pressure on to make your way back up the other end of the field. No one wins the match by not even scoring a point. Oh, what a take! That is superb! But Moroni is so quick on that. Landaho, Lavanini, Montero! Oh, that's a good run from Montero. Just dragged down though. We have Bota with the ball now, the biggest scrum half of the game so far. Creevy, double round, nice work! Moroni to Sanchez! Sanchez looks wide, he gets it to Cordero. Senatore, oh look at the speed! The big number 8 charges upfield! But he's pulled down, Kings turnover, now they put the attack on. Kick away, caught in the wind down the full. Unfortunate, the idea was right for the Kings, play the field territory. But the execution not quite on the mark. Halftime rings as a line out comes in. Sanchez hits it up, goes to Moroni. There's huge amount of space here for Moroni. He looks to go over the top. The kick is nowhere at all, and it's turned over. It's advantage to the Jaguars. The ball is flying absolutely everywhere. No one really knows what's going on. But we are calling it back. It's that, forward pass is what's happened there. And that will be half-time as well. No playing on that penalty. And the Jaguars head to the break, butchering another chance, but they've had all the goings in the first 40-minute possession. 76 to the home side, but territory fairly even. The Kings taking that by a whisker. The handling errors, though, will be of concern to the Jaguars, 10-3, but they're getting the points on the board, which is the big part of this match. The tackle count, that's a big difference there. Look at that, 6 by the Jaguars, 41 by the Kings. I don't think I've seen quite a one-sided tackle count like that for quite some time. The line breaks at the bottom as well, 7-1. Really tells the story of how this game's going. The Kings' defence is all that's giving them a glimmer of hope at the moment, but they need to score some points in the second half, or they have no chance of taking the points away. They've looked good, the Jaguars, but once again, like we've seen from them all season, they're failing to put the tries over the line. Kick off from Sanchez, goes left side, is pulled in by the Kings, and well done as well. DCO says, oh wow! He says thank you very much, and the Kings have said get out of town. Who is this going to the bin? He's out of here. Oh, it's Pioli, the open side flanker. Well, now's the time to put the pressure on, and that's exactly what the Jaguars want to do. Sanchez quickly grabs the ball, thumps it into the corner, 15 or so metres out inside the Kings 22. Set piece now is what needs to come to the fore. Elimano, the only jumper. Sykes for the Kings. Landaho has a little bit of a stab. He's a very good runner off the back. A set piece like that is Landaho. We wait for it. Lavanini, big unit. Wait to DCO. He's been fantastic, and he gets the reward. Oh, what a try from DCO. He dots down, try number 2, and the man-up advantage counts through the centre of the park. Xavier DCO scores the opening try. Well, he's been very involved as Javier DCO. You see him there almost through the ref, which looked like a Kings player, but he's really been strong on the ball. A lot of carries, a lot of hard work as well. Now he gets the reward, his first of the match and the second for the Jaguars. Showed plenty of toe there as well, plenty of speed in the open side flanker, just what you need from your number 7. So the lead now up to 15-0. Doesn't look like it's going to get much better for the Kings. Man in the bin. Down by, well, 3 tries really now. So they need to score 3 of their own if they're going to have any chance of getting in the lead. Their time is ticking for them, and of course the man in the bin never helps the situation. Baholi, that was his opposite number, the man in the bin, up against Desio. You know, those are big battles that the Jaguars have won quite convincingly. Lozana goes away to Lavanini. Here he is again, Desio. Hernandez! All quick hands were required, but the ball squares free and Landaho jumps on it quickly. Herrera floats a big ball to no one. Bonta's out there, he goes inside to Creevy. Oh, the footwork! Oh, Augustine Creevy! He's away! DCO on his shoulder! Here's a foot race! Montero in support! May not need him! The open side flanker will score 2 stunning tries! That one is try of the season for the Jaguars! Loose ball picked up and the chance taken. Javier DCO, he has been sublime. You got a feel for Montero, it was his to take. But the big number 7, with all the speed in the world, could only be forced to the left-hand side of the field. Made his way in, but it was never going to work for him. The chase coming in from Cleotti, never enough. Evenly paced players, the head start for Desio was just too much. Well, it's becoming a bit of a cakewalk now for the Jaguars. The man in the bin has really helped their cause from their small lead at halftime. Just 10-0. It's turned into a very, very impressive one. With that 10 minutes in the bin, they've piled on the points, 24-0. And when it was just 10-0, that is 2 converted tries. With this man off the field, Maholi, well, he will be absolutely livid at the effect that his indiscretion has had on the match for his team. If the Kings could have come away losing this by less than 20, it would have been successful. But now, well, the pump is really on them as Sanchez and the Jaguars really have their tails up now. Maroney tries to go alone and go himself. Wrapped up just outside his 22. Botta goes away to Sanchez. Sanchez, he's away now. Chip over the top. He's got away from Van Tonda. Now he goes up. It's Decio again. This man is just ridiculous. How does anyone stop him? The Kings battling in their own 22. Looking for the ball, but the Jaguars get a bag. Hernandez, Creevy, oh, it's too easy. Montero for the corner, and say goodbye, because Van Tonda has no chance. Montero jogs to the corner, and another try for the Jaguars. Well, he was unlucky not to get the last try. He was right on the coattails, but this was a simple finish. How many times do we see Augustine Creevy put someone away to his left or right? He is a fantastic player to have anywhere on the field, hitting rucks, clearing out the ball, or even putting in try assists. He is so classy. Not many hookers can lay claim to that. Such a valuable asset, his leadership, his ball handling skills, everything going the way of Creevy tonight for his team. Here is Sanchez again, 29-0, could make it 31. Oh my word, that is spectacular. That is world-class goal kicking from Nicolas Sanchez. And you have to wonder now, where did that defence go from the first half? 31-0. Oh, very wobbly kickoff. Hernandez grabs it. Decio again. Cordero. Heavy shot on the right winger for the Jaguars. Slow ball coming back. Lendaho finally has it now. Lavanini. Elimano. Botta. Nice ball. Sanchez. Creevy. Creevy to Montero again. And he's away. Past Van Tonda. The fan. Oh, what a tackle. Kiwi coming across has saved the day for the Kings. And now they attack back. Hernandez puts his counter-attack to bed. And now it's a high tackle from Landajo. Montero trying to control the fiery little scrum half as he gives his 2 cents, as all good scrum halves do. And the Kings, well, now's a chance for Elgar Watts to get some field territory. It's been a while since they've been able to look for that. What can they cook up? They've got over halfway. They've got the feed to the set piece, the line out. Oh, they've lost it. What an absolute disgrace. Lavanini has put this one to bed. Cordero wide. It's 3-on-1. Sanchez cuts back and field intercepted. And now the Kings look to run it back, but Creevy sits him down very quickly. As the Kings look to blunder their way through. Looks like it could be Landajo who takes the ball back and has a little scamper down the blind side. Kings numbers the breakdown, will get the ball back again. Less trouble. 3 black jerseys all over the wide to the Kings, and it is crunching into touch. Not the best play we've seen from the Kings, but they're desperate. They're trying something. Full 7-man line out here for the Jaguars. Landajo, out to Sanchez, room in the back line. It's Hernandez, fires wide Montero. Good shot on Montero.
Release.
He got a divine credit for that. That was a big hit. Landajo trying to squirm his way out of the tackle. Doesn't get away though. Full time is rung. It's all Jaguars here as they look to insert a bit more pain. Cordero. Little gap, and he almost flies through, but the Kings turn it over. quickly to the breakdown again. They've been better at that in the second half. They go wide. Now's a real chance for them. Arm looking for the corner. But he is just forced into touch. And the Jaguars celebrate a well-worked second half from the home team. And the Buenos Aires crowd are well and truly delighted with how their team has gone at home. Always rising that little extra in front of their home crowd. We've known it from Argentina for years. But now we start to see it from the Jaguars. 31 points to nil. Will they continue to build from this big win over the Kings? We certainly hope so. Bonus point win as well, as the Kings didn't manage a licking thing from that whole game. 4 tries, Montero, Cordero with 1 each. That rhymes amazingly. Didn't even notice that throughout. Decio was the one who really starred with 2 tries and a brilliant man of the match performance from my spectating position. Sanchez, 4 from 4 conversions and the penalty goal that kicked the scoring off early in the first half. The Kings, again, nothing at all to celebrate from that team. Wild possession, 82%. The Jaguars dominated the second half and didn't let the Kings into it at all. 18%, that is low. That is really low. A lot of tackles from the South Africans, and they just couldn't find a way into this game. Territory was fairly even. The Jaguars turned it around from half time to put it their way, and in the end there was just one team in it. The Kings defence was valiant for 40 minutes, but the yellow card really killed them when Baholi went off early in the second spell. 31-0 the final score. The Jaguars getting the win as we make ourselves up to date in round 10 of Super Rugby. Of course, I'll be back again after round 11's weekend of matches, and we'll see how the Jaguars can build from this very successful win over the Kings. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope you've enjoyed this week's matchup from round 10 of Super Rugby, and I'll be back again next time. Hope to see you all there as well. Thanks for watching and take care.